So this was definitely Ed's favorite pizza. He would go to Baroni's and pick it up all the time. But the Baroni's that we used to go to is no longer there. Guess what's sitting there now? You're never gonna guess. Ed's handprints. Because there's a Guitar Center there. So Ed's still there. So you can go visit him. Okay, the sauce is on. Now it's time for the pepperoni.
Welcome back. This hour, we're talking about the different ways we give and receive love. And for Valerie Bertinelli and so many of us, it starts in the kitchen. That was a clip from the hit Food Network series, Valerie's Home Cooking, which is now in its 13th season. And Valerie is back with us now. We're in for a huge treat because she is making Sicilian love cake, which is the perfect recipe for our love language show. How did you discover this recipe, Valerie?
I actually found it in an old Italian newspaper, and it really is crazy delicious.
I can't wait to make it.
So what you want, and it's super easy because you're going to start with a box cake, and then just follow the directions on the back of your box cake.
This. Now, I'll tell you, my entire life until I became an adult, I would eat everything out of the bottom of the bowl with box cake.
Same girl.
Okay, good, good, good.
So now we're gonna do our second cheesy layer.
Okay.
So we need some ricotta.
Ricotta.
That goes right in. Get that ricotta in. Get in there. Mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
I'm gonna try and say it the Giada way because I love her so much.
I love her too. That's so cute. Okay.
Then you want to get some sugar in there.
All right.
And you need a little bit of salt to enhance the flavor in your sweets.
Okay.
And you're gonna get 3 eggs in there.
3 eggs, okay.
So your eggs, it's always better to crack them on a flat surface.
Yes, so the shards are
the shards don't go in. Exactly, you know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, I actually love cooking, and I did not learn until much later in life. My father was the cook in our home, and then when he passed away, I really pledged to my family that I would learn to cook because it was such a love language of my dad's.
Oh.
And so that set me out on my cooking journey. So we have our mixer here that my team has gotten, this fancy one here.
These are nice mixers.
And the nerve of us have on cute clothes and no aprons, but here we go. All right, so we mix this up.
So we just want to get this mixed together.
How do we know when it's creamy enough?
So when you can't see the eggs anymore,
okay,
that's good.
Okay, that's good. Let's take this out.
Now we are going to just kind of plop it over gently. And what's going to happen when it goes in the oven is this heavy, cheesy, sweet layer is going to sink to the bottom.
Oh, wow.
And the chocolate will come up on top, and it'll kind of marble it.
Cooking is your love language, but now that it's a professional thing for you, do you find yourself cooking more or less?
I like to play and try to figure out new recipes, new flavors. Like I have a strawberry version of this, a lemon version of it, caramel version. So there's all different kinds of versions you can do with this.
All right, so I have a finished here. How long do we bake this?
This, anywhere from 40 to 60 minutes, depending on your oven, because sometimes it looks like this cheesy layer isn't really cooking.
Right.
So you just have to keep an eye on it, that's all, and you want to pull it out before it gets too overdone. So this is just instant pudding. Some milk. We're going to put some frosting on it.
Oh, my gosh. I'm like, okay, I didn't know what this was here for.
This is instant pudding, milk, and a little bit more of the mascarpone.
Oh.
And a little bit of sugar. And then
we just put it on.
Yep.
All right. I cannot wait to try Valerie's.
Right?
Okay. All right. This Sicilian love cake, let me tell you something. If you don't love somebody after eating this cake, then your heart is just hardened. This is amazing.
I mean, look at that. How fun is that?
The layers, the creaminess. Okay, I don't need someone to fall in love with me. I'll love this cake. I could be in bed all day. Thank you, Valerie. I love you.
I love you, too.
Oh, that cake is good. Head on over to TamronHallShow.com for the recipe. Don't forget to catch all new episodes of Valerie's Home Cooking on Food Network now. Also out now is Valerie's memoir, Enough Already. And Tam Fam, everyone is getting a copy.